We are live. It is Friday, last day of the week. I really wanted to be green today, but I'm down. Red, in the red, 114. So really, all things considered, 114. It's not a big loss at all. It's really just kind of a blip in the grand scheme of things. But it is a little frustrating because I was green at points today. I could have been green today, and it was really just this really yucky trade on Palantir that that I just totally messed up. And so without that, I could have been green today. And then there were a couple trades there at the end on BlackBerry here toward the close where I tried to get long, and my entries were actually pretty good on it. I just didn't really take my profits in the best place. I was looking for a squeeze on it. Anyway, let's go chronologically as usual. I'll start us off with, I think space might have been my first trade like yesterday, but this one I waited. I was a little more patient, didn't trade it off the open, but again, coming into today, we had AMC on watch, and then with AMC gapping up like it did and doing what it did, we also had space yesterday, which I talked about briefly, had this crazy run as well. So this was on watch coming into the open as well. And so what we got off the open was this crazy surge in AMC, space, all the meme stocks, all the stocks with big short interest on them. These are the stocks that went crazy in the first kind of 10, 15 minutes of the day. But then we saw this big pullback, and this is kind of to be expected. These stocks were going crazy. It opened up at 31. It came up to 35. AMC opened, again, gapping up and then opening here at $31, surging up to almost $37. Crazy. So anyway, a big pullback is to be expected. These stocks could not sustain these levels. So anyway, space was my first trade, and this one I should have been a little bit more patient on here. It pulled back so much, so I was really patient to get in. My entry was really great at $32.94, so kind of up here toward the top of this candle. And then as it came up and then back down, I got out break even on my 300 shares when in reality, I could have held this one and soaked out a lot more from it. This could have been like a $300 trade, or more if I had been a little bit more patient. But these stocks were moving quickly, and so I didn't really feel like staying around or getting hurt on anything too early. I thought this candle was going to come down and then maybe we were going to keep breaking down lower, but the fact that it kept going to the upside is just what it is. So there was space. I'm going to go over AMC because this is kind of the same genre of stock right now. Space has had a great run, and AMC has had an even better run. But this one just kind of has a bit more of that just crazy element to it with the the meme-ness of it. And anyway, all those different factors at play, the short interest, the hype, the Reddit, the hedge funds, this is a culmination of a lot of different things. But we've been talking about this one. I've been talking about this one all week, and you can see, as I showed you yesterday, I've been trading this all throughout. I've been really expecting this move to come to happen, and I said yesterday a move up to 34 was very possible. We got there. We got almost to 37. So anyway, I'm not going to say I was pretty much spot on this, but I did say at the open in the Discord as well that in the Discord server, link is in the description, join that if you're interested. I'm in there in the mornings talking as I trade in the voice channel, and we have good discussions in there. But anyway, at the open I did say, just based off the volatility of this thing and how rapidly it was moving, it was pretty clear that this thing was just extremely top heavy. It's gapping up so much. It's got this wick from yesterday. It looked very unstable. So the fact that it pulled back and finished the day kind of with this big red ugly candle is really no surprise to me. We've seen, this is pretty straightforward stuff in terms of pump and dump, and that does, now, like I said yesterday, and I continue to say, it can hold this $20 level, $21, $23. It can hold in this range. I do expect it to come down further, but it can hold 18 to 23 bucks. It can hold that spot, and so it may not be done in terms of trading opportunities. But today I did think was a day to kind of trade it less, just because my bias on it was very strong that it was going to have a red day, and possibly a very big red day, a big pullback. So with that in mind, I was very kind of, I'm glad that I did not trade it in here and did not, get caught in this move coming down. I'm sure a lot of people lost money on this stock today. There were good spots to go long on this. There were good opportunities, but I had a scalp in here, 100 shares. I made money on both of these, but I'm still finishing red because of this trade right here where I went long. And, in hindsight, it was a mistake. This candle right here was the one that once this came in, big reversal, big rejection, it tried to break out and move higher, and it got rejected so hard, came all the way back down, huge sell volume. I mean, that was really the candle that kind of, that's the one to look at, and the one where you realize that this stock it's on the backside of the move now. It's gonna be coming down, and yeah, I mean, up here AMC's valued at like, I don't know, it's like valued at $18 billion or something like that, something like 15 billion or something, which it's obviously not a fundamental move, but I don't want to get into that. It's it makes sense given the squeeze. Okay, so that's enough with AMC. I didn't really trade that one too much, but I did take a loss on it. My next trade was actually on BlackBerry, and this one I had a really kind of solid long on this. Here I got long 1,000 shares, great entry at 11.15. It popped up to 11.32. I took 200 off, but then I had to stop out at break even on my last 600 shares. Huge bummer. I really was wanting this to break up through VWAP. I really, really wanted that, but it broke back down and it kept coming down. And I knew that it coming down was pretty likely. I mean, look what BlackBerry did today, guys. I mean, look at that. That's crazy. It opened at 10.30. It came over $12 and then closed the day back, basically at $10. Crazy. So, but here, as it retraces so much, right? It retraced, it's tried to come up and then it's retraced more. Eventually, buyers are going to start to come in. That's what I was looking for. Got long here. Unfortunately, I had to stop out. Okay, it needs to come lower. I let it come lower, and then here, tries to bounce, comes down again, and as it's kind of catching support here, I'm anticipating that kind of double bottom, and then that rip back up, and I got a just amazing entry here at 10.99, or basically $11 right here with 1,000 shares. It rips up in the next minute, and I just get out all of my shares for $110 gain right there, which is good. But if I had been more patient on it, it came back up to 11.50. Wow. So I definitely missed out on some there. But look what it did for the rest of the day. Just completely died. And then toward the close, I did start to nibble at it, in part because of my trade on Palantir got me in the red on the day. So I have to say there was some revenge trading involved in these entries. I was, this stock is obviously extremely weak, and it's coming down in a big way. But these buys were really motivated by, again, the revenge trading factor is there, I will admit. But then secondly, motivated by the fact that this stock is it's retraced 100% of the move. It's retraced 100% of today's move. And now we've got these kind of pre-market bottoms here. And I thought as it was coming into that bottom, I would get long, because I thought if we're going to see a bounce, maybe it could be there. And again, I'm not looking for a bounce to get back up to $11, right? I'm just looking for, a 20-cent bounce at best, And so I got long, 2,000 shares, big size, 10.06. It comes up to 10.14. I'm up on this trade nicely, but then I have to stop out for a 1 cent gain. So I got in 10.07 here, and then I got out 10.08. 1 cent gain. But I knew when it came down here, I knew I could not let this go red on me. This is a 2,000 share position, so I had to cut it. It was the right thing to do. But, I'm bummed I didn't take it all out here. But I knew that with this trade, what I was looking for was, I was looking for that bounce. And this is not really a bounce. This is just kind of a, just a blip this is just continuing the downtrend. And so what I was looking for was that first higher high to get put in. I really wanted something above 10.15. I wanted something like 10.20 to come into play. And I thought with the short interest on BlackBerry and the fact that it's beaten so far down, if we get a bounce on it, we may get a decent bounce. There may be some shorts that come out of it, some shorts that cover, and then all of a sudden we're getting a rip, and then all of a sudden, we could have a big green candle, and who knows, maybe we get back to, $10, 30 cents, 40 cents with a few big green candles on somewhat of a short squeeze. So that's what I was anticipating. As it came down here and broke to a new low, I got out for a 1 cent gain. Then as it broke down, I was patient on it, and then here on this break, okay, big red candle there. When you get something like that introduces volume and volatility, that's where I kind of was looking to buy again. And as it broke $10, I thought, as it gets below $10, funny enough, I really think there are going to be some buyers down there. And this thing is just beaten so far down. So I'm buying these dips, right? Even on pullbacks, I talk about this all the time. You can make money going long on a stock that's going down, funny enough. And it's really just comes down to, getting the right entries. If you get the right entries. So even if a stock is moving down, if you can enter here and get out here and enter here and get out here, you're still making money. So that's kind of what my strategy was. And so here, of course, it's still downtrending. I really was looking for kind of that first higher high to be put in and get out somewhere like that. But unfortunately, that didn't come into play. Here, as we're getting this steep, the steeper the next leg down is, the bigger the probability that we're going to now reverse into an uptrend. Okay, so when you get a big steep decline, typically I like to be a buyer there. Not always. There are other factors at play. It really depends. But in this case, I really wanted to get long again, and I did take smaller size. I got 500 here, 500 here, and I was a buyer. I went long 1,000 shares in total, and then as it came back up, it was really starting to work out for me. I really liked this. And all of a sudden, as we were coming back up, we got this nice green candle, and this is what I was looking for. And I really was looking for above now 1014, because again, the first sign of a reversal is you want, if you're getting higher, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Now, if we were gonna reverse to the upside, we want to see the first. Here it topped out, but what we want to see is above this level here, so that we can confirm maybe possibly a reversal or a higher high getting put in, and now we can start to trend upward. But that was not the case. It did not get above 1014. I did not take any profits here. I was holding 1,000 shares, and again, if I was green on the day coming into these trades, it's likely I would have taken profit here. It's largely, I have to admit, because I was red on the day that I was like, well, I'm getting greedy. I want that bigger move. But I did feel confident here with this volume coming in. This is higher volume than this sell volume. This is a nice green candle here. I thought we were going to get continuation. Then this candle comes up. I really wanted a nice clean break up to $10.20. I thought it was possible, but we did not get that. It came right back down, and then just kind of moving sideways. I thought, well, maybe it's flagging. Maybe it's going to reverse. I'm going to hold into aftermarket. And then in aftermarket, we got kind of, holding these levels at 10-12. I thought, honestly, I know the volume is low and it is aftermarket, but if we can get a break through, this spot here and up to 10-20, that'd be what I was looking for. Of course, we did not get that, and it broke down once more. And so finally, I was like, all right, screw it. I just got to get out. So if I had gotten out here, which I had the chance to do, today would be a break-even day. But instead, I'm losing about $100 today, which again, all things considered, it's not a big deal. But yeah, I do wish that BlackBerry had done a little bit more for me there at toward the close. All right, one more trade. This one's a sad one. This one, I bought Palantir, and I bought big size. I have to admit, I bought very big size here with 2,000 shares. I averaged down on it, and I did. I bought this kind of for the same reason that I bought BlackBerry, just the fact that it was so extended. It opens at 23 up to almost 25, and now it's given all of that back. So typically when I see that, I think that there's going to be some sort of bounce. Now, here's the funny thing. We did get a bounce. There was a bounce here. We got a, 23 to 23.45 bounce. That was nice. And at that spot at 23.45 here, I was green, and I could have gotten out, but I didn't. And I have no explanation. I have nothing to say about it. I think I was looking at something else. I was doing other things. I didn't get out. This was a big position. I should have been monitoring more closely. I was confident that, I don't know. I have nothing to say on it. And then, as it came down and I gave back my profit and I stopped out on it as this ascending support broke down, I cut the position. And that's that. I really have nothing else to say about it. So very unfortunate. What is going on here? What is that? What the heck? Why is there a 1.4 million share can anyone confirm that that's a real candle? Did this actually print? Did someone actually buy at 24.20 there? What is that? Was there news on this? 15. I don't see it. Someone let me know. Send me a message on Discord or something. What did anyone watch Palantir today? What the heck is that? I don't even know what the heck happened there. I guess I should have held the position. If I'd gotten out up here, that would have been nice. Yeah, what is that? I wasn't watching it live, so I really can't say. I mean, TOS I know glitches out, but if I see this candle and I don't see the volume with it, then I'm just assuming it's a glitch. But the fact that this is a 1.4 million share candle tells me I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. I really have no idea. Anyway, whatever. Nice job, Mike. Nice job. Very careful trading of VTNR. Yeah, VTNR had a good move today. This one I was at one point actually going to buy. I saw this candle break down and I threw a bid out to buy it, 1,000 shares of it, but I didn't get filled. And then it came right back up and whatever. I really have nothing else to say about it. This is not my favorite small cap. I'll definitely say that. Not like this is pretty clean action, but you notice pretty much every I don't know. I have nothing really to say about it. But anyway, what's AMC doing in after hours? Okay, nothing. So that is a weird candle on Palantir. But anyway, I stopped out of this one. $550 loss there. Really bad. Really bad. Considering I was green on the trade, like, I don't know, $300 probably up here at least. So yeah, frustrating and stupid that I didn't. I don't know. I mean, how am I losing $500 on this? I mean, I know how. I bought a stock that's weak and was going down, and even when given the opportunity to be green on it, totally blew it. I totally blew it. So, what else? Whatever. I have nothing else to say about that. So, all things considered, I'm down $114 today, which is really not that bad. And with the opportunity to have not taken as much damage on Palantir, I mean, the fact that I'm losing $550 on this is just completely ridiculous. So the fact that I screwed this up so badly and I'm still only down 114 on the day is a blessing, for sure. Did I go over Neo? I guess I did not. This one I traded in the morning and in the lunchtime period. I guess I didn't go over this one. But I bought a dip here and was patient on it. This one was down for me. I was down like $150 on it. And then it popped right back up, and it popped so strongly that I did not get out for break even. I was patient on it. I waited, got out all of it here, and then it had one more rip higher, which I didn't, get. But then it came all the way back down, and then all the way back down more. I bought here, great entry. It popped straight back up. I'm feeling good. I mean, look, my God, my entries are amazing. Okay, not this one, but this is an amazing entry. Got long, worked beautifully. Took out 200, took out 100. Looked for more, got greedy, and then didn't want to cut it. Added to it. It came down more. All of a sudden, I'm giving back a lot of my profits, but then it popped back up here, and I ended, pretty nicely on it, up 330. So whatever. So between that and BlackBerry, I had some good trading today, but then AMC is fine, only $135 loss. But then Palantir, I just totally. Yeah, just again, totally blew it. So, yeah. And the thing is, I'm usually pretty good at trading Palantir. but today I just I don't know what to say. Like, I just botched it completely. So, all right, that's it. It's Friday. Will be no trading on Monday, which is Memorial Day. And Tesla had a huge candle. Did it have... I would be surprised. What do you mean Tesla had a huge candle? I don't see it. Where? No. No, Tesla was fine. This is crazy, though. I don't know what's going on here with Palantir. Someone let me know what the heck this is. I mean, now that Palantir is an easy to borrow stock, you know, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, all right. So, yeah, Palantir was a fluke. I don't know. Yeah, it was. I have nothing to say about it. So, yeah, no trading on Memorial Day on Monday, which can be a good thing. You know, I mean, I'm usually excited to trade when we get away from the weekend, when we come back from the weekend, and on Monday I'm usually pretty excited to trade. But you know what I'll also be excited to do? I'll be excited to sleep in on a Monday. So I'll be doing that, and I hope you guys are staying green and doing well in your trading. I feel pretty confident. I can tell you, so actually Monday is the last day of May, so we can look at how May shaped up for me here. And you know, I really kind of saved the month this week. I did well this week, and really well, and so I feel good. And had $800 here, $800 here, $500 yesterday. Today I could have ended up in the green. At one point I saw I was up about 450 today, and I didn't get out. You know, I traded my way into the red, so that was bad. But you know, overall right now in my account, I feel pretty confident, and I feel pretty good. So I'll be excited to come back and trade on Tuesday. And yeah, so now I'm going to, you know, say my bit about what I usually say, which is subscribe if you're new. Because if you're new, guys, I do these recaps every single day. And, you know, I hope you guys are along for this journey with me. And I hope that you, you know, can learn something from these videos and learn something from these recaps. And if you can, then that's great. And if you can let me know by hitting the like button or leaving a comment. And yeah, I love all you guys, and I'll be back on Tuesday, and join the Discord server. The link is in the description for that. I'm in there in the mornings, talking with people in the mornings, trading live with people, and yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen more people in there. Just, it's a lot of fun, you know, just talking through what we're looking at, and different people trade different stuff and different strategies, and we talk about all of that, and we go through it together. So it's a lot of fun. I really appreciate all of you guys that have you know, subscribed to me and watch these videos. I appreciate it. So all right, that's it from me, and I'll be back on Tuesday. So have a good weekend, guys.